Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jay, and we're back again with The Outer Worlds 2, No Guns. In the last one, oop, that was not the button I meant to hit. We just went and kind of finished sabotaging Westport. In this one, we're going to finish with the Auto Mechanical Center. And this is the weapon we're going to be using. Yep. So activate this, run through here, and we should be good there. And we got hacked for that. But if I remember correctly, no, can't get through there. Touch. Is it down over? No, I thought there was a oh, here it is. Hatch here. Letting us basically just go and well, sneak in a little bit to try and get past some robots, I believe. Yeah, over there is some robots. Be a second one around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, and I keep activating the shield because, well, I don't want to have my max HP drained. Or not max HP, toxicity crash. From there, and I don't think there's anything we really get from here. Because even if you're good at hopping around, you can't get up there, which is where we need to go for one of these. And my energy is back up, so I can head in here. You can't... Oh, I almost could there. Up here now. Oop. Can't. Can I actually somehow cheese the level? There's no way this is actually possible. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna stop that before I break my legs. Okay, so basically we need to get in there. In there is, I'm going to say, basically a Dragoon. Yeah, so we need to access a pair of terminals. You have an expose, you gain exposure, your max toxicity is decreased. Okay. Yeah. Oh! Nope, don't go through there. Yeah. Can't tell if that guy's looking at me or not.
Status currently prostrate.
Okay, that somehow worked much better than I thought it would. Okay, that's fixed. And I'm trying to remember. There's something up here. Okay, there's just a bunch of random stuff. And I think this was just meant to be a way to, try and sneak around. Whatever, get back in here and activate this. So I'm trying to think, doesn't that elevator just take you up there? Let's see. Yep. We need to do 2 of those in order to be able to vent all the gas. Oh, vent it all safely. Oh, I thought that... Yeah, and you can't make that jump, I'm pretty sure. And we're outside now. Come on. Yeah, I don't... Oh, you can get up here. What's the point of having the shield to go around that part? I guess if you don't have the boots for some reason. Okay. So I honestly thought that was going to do something to the shield. Guess we're there. Hop over this. Was expecting random junk to be there. And yeah, this place isn't too bad as long as you're careful. Honestly, I remember the robots being much more challenging, but I was also using a, let's just say, less than optimized build for running around here.
Hostile detected. You cannot improve perfection.
I like how you have to have a certain angle on this thing to actually use it. And that was poor timing. I'm pretty sure you can actually sneak past this guy. Keyword being can, but that does not mean it'll always work out. Oh well. Let's see. Those would have been really great to have. Just because robots are weak to shock damage, so... Well... That's why I really should be using this thing, but... Straight up melee is... Okay, so basically to explain my weapons, one-handed weapons have a sneak attack bonus. Why? I got no idea. I can understand giving knives that, but nope. It's any one-handed weapon. Well, one-handed melee weapons. Two-handed melee weapons, these are what you want to use if you're just going straight in. Now we do this thing. That does that. No more loot over here, so we just drop down. And I quite literally mean drop down, because this ladder... Oh. For some reason thought that this ladder just dropped you straight down. Oh well. Kill and vent gas. Access flow. Initiate flow shutdown. And now all the gas should... Yes. Should be done. And like that, we are done. Now I just need to go report this into, whatever this guy's name is. The, commander? I forget. Marshal. I like how he's just standing there and he has no problems with us just accessing this terminal.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Yeah, she finished her device.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Yeah, your chief mechanic was worried about, uranium corruption.
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak. I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
Yeah, the leak's fixed.
At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automechanicals. Tomorrow, we push the unprincipled interlopers of Auntie's choice into the sea. You've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies are so low. I hope these bits will suffice. We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same.
I think I deserve something extra for being overqualified and underappreciated.
Perhaps you're right. Accept this with my gratitude. Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little Zeranium poisoning won't do those automechs any harm.
And we get another level up. I'm trying to think, what did he give us? Not a weapon. I don't see no armor. Oh, here it is. The dose. While standing in Zeranium Cloud, it gained crit chance, and it is gained slower. Oh, well, if I have to go through more of that gas, I'll keep that around. Which means I can also get rid of these hats, just because they don't have the same thing. Why do I have this helmet specifically on again? Let's see. Yeah, I got no idea why I keep swapping to that. Alright, this one looks incredibly stupid. Not exactly much of an improvement, but I'll take it. I am one of them now. This one looks good. So it gives us literally 0 armor. Oh, none of them give us any armor. Why did I not notice that before? Well, that was much faster than I was expecting. I was honestly expecting to die 2, maybe 3 times. Get a little mad. Hmm. Let's go into the clinic and talk to the doctor, see if we can't help fix up any patients.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Go ahead.
First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
Yeah, I was collecting it for uh Delphinia? Is that how you say your name?
Ah, another assistant. Should have guessed. I suppose I should be grateful for all the data she sends my way, but I do wish Dell would think more of her collaborators' well-being. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
I'm not sure why, but as soon as she said spleen, my mind just went back to the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, where Sheen would just say, "My spleen." No, reasonably fine.
Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
We somehow managed to woo the doctor by getting examined.
Don't have
Anyways,
much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
let's see. She has advanced decryption key. Hmm. That could be useful. But, no. I want to sell those and those. And then I guess be on our way, because I'll be honest, I thought we could actually,
Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
hmm, actually thought we could, do a small quest there. Yep. Let's just go and, talk to that lady. The, one who's supposed to help us move the main quest along.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
I definitely do like how the loading screens do change a little bit if you're as you do different things to change the we want to say state of the world. So, inspired outsider helps with the mechanical plant.
Doc said nothing important got hit.
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
If I'm gonna get back to bits, Islander, now's the time.
Raptidon's ahead. Let me get up. there, but I'm pretty sure there's a Raptidon somewhere around here. Also, let's replace and get our new knife out. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, I got no idea why it is that I keep expecting something to happen and then it doesn't. I've been through here before and I've had to fight Raptidons before. Granted, I attacked that one and found out that another one was invisible nearby, which... Why do they turn invisible?
We're closed.
No one said I was here to be friendly. Boiling water on top of a slab of stone? I feel like that would work just as well on the vents, but you do you, lady. Pretty sure you're crazy. More max HP, which reminds me, I need to actually go around and start collecting more of those. Can sneak attack her. I don't think that's going to get me anywhere.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
Your you're friends with, yeah, Debris.
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The one she tried to kill a long time ago.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Why were you afraid she was going to hurt herself or someone else?
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
Yeah, I'm guessing she never talked about trying to kill her team?
No. But even not knowing the details, I could see it troubled her. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor's the guy who you accused her of conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Yeah, does she ramble about a cereal a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
This happened before.
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. or worse.
Yeah, the Order helped Antes invade?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
How did you two meet?
We became friends when she... well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter, and she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
She was part of the Order?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
What was she doing at the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
Seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Did you ever see her again?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Yeah, her house is empty. Where'd she go?
Yes, and I am shamed to admit it. Though if she hadn't wanted me to, she wouldn't have told me the code. Same one she used for everything. 15-778. She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
See ya.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
I'll see what she has to say.
That's all I can ask.
And with that, I think I'm going to call it a part here. If you guys have enjoyed, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.